This week we are back with KFC for their new Zinger, as you can see there, drip, wings and burger, apparently. We'll see what it's like. If you stick around, you'll see exactly how I rated it, what it cost me, and more to the point, was the advertise actually the same as the reality? So as we finish off, taking everything out of the bag this week, and again, you know, the format and everything else, maybe to change up in the future, I don't know. But yeah, Zinger drip, or Zinger sauce drip. So lots of sauce, let's say. Not ice, not chains, not clothing, etc. That kind of drip. Yeah, I mean, I'm almost lost for words to start with how... You'll see in a minute. Obviously, we're unboxing it. You'll see the burger. You'll see the wings. If you've already tried it, you're probably on the same page as me. But I just don't know how they. I don't know how they dare charge this sort of money they're asking, albeit a little bit more on Deliveroo. But yeah, just for a, you know, what is essentially just a chicken in a bun. That's it. And they've just used their own hot wings and just coated them in the sauce and using a sauce. They say. I don't even know. I mean, yeah, the Zinger, not Singer, the Zinger sauce obviously didn't exist before, but the spices and everything in terms of a Zinger fillet, they've, I'm assuming, made the sauce from that. It's a bit like a Frank's Red Hot, just a slight little bit less. $7.99. Corn, $2.99. Maybe I'm getting old. I don't know, but what the hell? Like, how can this used to be, as I say, like going to a show and the burger stands would charge, because of rent and everything else, the burger stands would charge £6, £7, £8, £9 a burger. You're at a show. Okay, cool. Don't need to worry. But when this is the high street, when this is the normal price of these retail chains, what the hell? I mean, you can see there, corn, burger, wings. I honestly was really looking forward to it. And there is, well, you'll see in a minute. Signature fries, let's start with those. Not particularly brilliant, pretty soft, hardly any in the bag. I mean, if they were separate, whatever they were, £3.90 something, for a few fries. I get inflation, I get everything in the world is going up and up and up, but at the same time, if the value that you're getting for what you're paying isn't, then we're just getting ripped off. Left, right and centre, we're getting ripped off. If you don't mind, I haven't said it for a while, like, subscribe, notification bell, I would massively appreciate it. So yeah, the fries are the fries, you know, they don't seem to get any better. The kind of flavour of them isn't bad. I don't mind the flavour, but the actual consistency of the fries, are kind of a soggy, soft fry. Not much I can say about that. On to the wings. Chicken and drip wings. Or Zinger drip wings, I should have really put, but yeah, as you can see there, the sauce. A lot of sauce, which is good. 3 hot wings, so it's just hot wings. Obviously, I'll just read out what the drip wings are. 3 legendary hot wings covered in new spicy Zinger sauce. Don't know why I keep saying Zinger. Either way, the wings you know and love, now hotter, saucier, and even more irresistible. I'm not sure any of that was actually legit before that, but anyway, hot wings are hot wings. Terrible. I would say terrible wings. Yeah, you can see there, quite a thinnish sauce, not too thick. So the sauce itself wasn't bad. I guess they've almost tried to kind of copy McDonald's Frank's Red Hot mayo sort of principle, obviously like a spicy sauce. It isn't a bad sauce. It really isn't a bad sauce. I think they can do something with the sauce, but it ain't this. It's definitely not this. Chicken bites, maybe that would work, but you can see there, they're not covered in the sauce. I'm not saying they should be. Obviously, I'll go through the burger right up in a second, but the wings themselves are just standard hot wings, but with a bit of a sauce on them. Because the sauce obviously softens the coating, it makes them a little bit weird, if I'm being honest. Like, they're not that nice. Just to add also, I've been reading as well about the purple sort of spots on the bones and kind of leaking into the chicken. Apparently, don't know whether it's right or wrong, but it's the marrow that's leaking out of the bones because they're either frozen too many times or frozen too deep, or the age of the chickens, which is kind of sad to, you know, even contemplate that, you know, how young do they need to be to not, the bones to develop, the chicken to develop. I mean, yes, all right, we're consuming God knows how much chicken every single day. And there is obviously a time span, but yeah, and I'm not going to go on anymore about that. It is what it is. The wings themselves, in the first place, hot wings are pretty bad. I do love them, as I've said every week, because they're hot wings. I like the flavour, I like the texture and all that kind of stuff. But the actual chicken as a wing, chicken wing, nah, they're pretty bad. So onto the burger, Zinger fillet. So the iconic Zinger fillet dunked in new spicy Zinger sauce for maximum flavour, apparently. Encased in a new spicy bun, didn't even know that was the case, together with fresh lettuce and melted cheese. Melted cheese, fresh lettuce, perfect. Although a bit weird, and again, this is down to the people obviously building them, not KFC per se. The Zinger bun, or spicy bun, I couldn't really taste. I genuinely think that's just a normal bun. As we can see there, advertised. Oh, it's amazing. Big, thick piece of chicken, bright, nice looking sauce, nice burger, and built well. Reality, what is that? I'm being brutally honest. It's absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish. If somebody's been paid a lot of money to come up with this, they need firing. Like, they're just getting money for old rope. What? I mean, I don't get it. What is that? And the reason I'm annoyed is because I was genuinely looking forward to something different from KFC. I know they've had the other burgers before and they weren't bad, but this is just a cop-out. This is, how can we generate some more income through, advertising? Let's advertise this as something amazing, a Zinger drip. You get that. Anyway, enough of that. You'll see the ratings at the end, not good. The corn side. I usually love the corn sides. I don't always have it with KFC in terms of the reviews, but I do love the corn sides. That, as if they've just had it and pulled it out from down the back of one of the fries or something, or it was stuck under a chair, or I don't know, but it was squashed. It was horrible. The corn, it had been sat there for probably a week or something. I don't know. Maybe they just pulled it out of the bin, stuck in the microwave, but it's horrific. It's horrific. I mean, I'm going to underline all of this. This meal was one of the worst KFC meals I think I've ever had. It's just every piece just added to the... All right, yeah, I know people are sat there thinking, oh my God, this guy's going on and on and on. Yeah, because it needs to be said. And if KFC are watching this, sort your out. You're charging people crazy money, as you can see, $3.99 for $3.99 for wings, £10.49 for a meal. Jeez, my days. $7.99 or whatever it was for the burger. Okay, on Deliveroo a quid more, so $6.99. Either way, they deserve this. 6765. Pause it if you want, but it's absolute rubbish. Don't buy it. In fact, boycott KFC at this point unless they bring out something decent. Thank you for watching, as every week. And if you haven't, and you feel like it, have a look at these videos.